everyone, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to this video, October 2nd. And for today I was thinking we could be painting some books, and I will be using same mixed media book as yesterday for my illustration, and also this pencil from Faber-Castell and this eraser from Faber-Castell, some ink pens from Pigma, Micron ink pens. And without further ado, let's get started with our sketch. I did draw a line for the table where I'm gonna place my books, and also did two lines creating a triangle, so I could just have the idea of the perspective when I'm doing my sketch. And first I'm gonna sketch the first book that it's gonna be open and in the center. And as you can see, we can just see that book laying on the table, and I don't want to make it a quite thick book. And then on both sides I do want to make two stacks of books, and I'm just minding again that perspective, how I'm placing it on my table. And of course, when you are drawing your books, you just have to mind how they are placed according one to each other, and just which lines should be parallel to each other. So right now I'm just drawing a line to create, just to get the idea where the parallel line is according to that left stack of books, and again drawing the books on the other side. They will be behind the book that it's lying on the table, open on the table. And of course, even if you do any mistakes in your sketch, you can later on just correct that, because you're doing it with a pencil. And if it makes it easier for you, you can of course sketch it on just any paper, regular paper, and then trace it onto a watercolor paper. When I finished with my basic sketch, I just used this ink pen from Pigma, Micron. This is 01. Just to again do the basic sketch. And you can see that my lines are not perfect. That's not what I'm trying to do. Later on, when we start adding a little bit more of the details, we will correct all that. Now I'm just adding the lines for the pages of the book, and you can also see that I didn't do the one entire line, but just some parts of the lines for each page. And I have erased the pencil lines, and now with 05 ink pen, I'm just adding a bit more details, moving on to the shading and just adding a little bit more of the pigment to the edges of my books. Now I'm just adding again some pages to those books that are facing towards us, that are turned towards us, that we can see those pages, and then a little bit more of the shading just in the parts where the shadows are. And also I decided to do the entire book cover with ink, so I've just added that. Some details and shading on each book. You can of course make those books look the way you like. If you want to add more details and writing, that's just completely up to you. And I did add on a couple of books a little embellishments, text, and also some shading. Now I have just turned my pencil slightly on the side and just adding a very, very light wash coat with that ink pen, light shading. When I was happy with ink work, I just picked up my cozy set of watercolors and just added first yellow and then this coffee brown to the book that it's lying flat on the table and open, and just a little bit around, some splatters, just to add some playfulness and some looseness to my painting. A little bit of the black just to create the shadows, to enhance those shadows. And now I'm using pink from Dream Collection, and I'm just thinking what colors I do want to make my books, and I decided to do a turquoise, pink and a yellow book. And I'm not gonna paint all of the books, just some of them, and some of them I will leave white. And around this first one, I do want a little bit of the looseness to make it look like the paint was bleeding, so I have just tapped in with my brush and just moved the paint around. Some splatters with blue turquoise and some shadows with the same color, then some splatters with black. I do think because we are using ink here, the black just finishes everything off. It looks a little bit better with black. And some more details, shading beneath the books. And I decided I do not want to do every single detail on this illustration. Just added paint here and there in a couple of books. And some splatters with pink, some splatters with brown, until I was happy with how it all looks. And this is day 2nd, October, done and finished. Hopefully you enjoyed this video too, and you're gonna give this a try. Please, if you like this video, hit the like button, share it, and comment. If you haven't still, please do subscribe to my channel. There are over, again, I believe 400 tutorials there, so I'm sure you will find definitely something for yourself. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching, for joining in, and I do hope I will see you next time. Bye!